Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Holy cow, it is time to start talking about some more 164 diecasts that are coming out early summer. We got some amazing freaking pieces here. We got the 2021 Chase Briscoe, the Cole Custer. Hey, maybe we're getting closer to some Chase Elliott's. We'll be touching on those a little bit later. Plenty of 2021 diecasts coming out here, fellas. It is getting crazy. So, we're going to be talking about diecasts going to be releasing in June to kind of early July, late June. That's going to be specifically what we'll be talking about. There might be some that are kind of sprinkled in from late May, but let's go ahead and hop to it. The first car we're going to be talking about here, why not? Chase Briscoe's High Point Ford Mustang 2021 car. Beautiful paint scheme. This is his first ever Cup Series diecast. We didn't even get a Cole Custer diecast in his first freaking season, yo. So it's so cool to go ahead and get that Chase Briscoe rookie diecast right there. 2021. These four diecasts I mentioned, these are going to be releasing probably around June 10th, around there. So if you really think about it, less than a month away, and these diecasts will already be shipping out. So I'm super excited about this. This one's kind of a random 2020 card here. Alex Bowman's Planters 88 car. This was ran at the Martinsville playoff race last year. It's probably a quirky paint scheme. It really is just kind of out of the woodwork. A really cool piece though, even though it is part of the 88 bunch and not the 48 number that he runs nowadays. The next truck, a truck. This one's really cool. The first ever, at least to my knowledge, the first ever Jennifer Jo Cobb Truck Series diecast ever in the 164 scale. This thing is absolutely fantastic. I cannot wait to get this Truck Series diecast. It's a brand new number 10, so it's something you could use in your diecast series. It's a clean version truck. It is freaking awesome. We got a 2020 Brett Moffitt Destiny Holmes Harrogate Darlington throwback that he ran at the Truck Series joint in 2020. Really cool paint scheme, and this is a part of that first shipment. And of course, all these diecasts you'll be able to get with free shipping with the promo code Diecastbuffet. Link down below that. Any orders $20 or more. But let's go ahead and keep it rolling. So this shipment here probably will be sent with the one I just mentioned. If there's like two shipments that are kind of within a week, they'll obviously ship it together for logistical purposes. So this is a separate one, but you can pretty much consider it the same. So we got one really cool Xfinity car here that is from 2021 and one's from 2020. Let's touch on the 21 here. This is a Myatt Snyder 2021 Tax Slayer RCR number 2 car. Now this is not the piece that he won Homestead with. Really obscure paint scheme. I mean, what is the last time we got a Richard Childress Racing number 2 Xfinity car? I can't even remember. Maybe Brian Scott years ago. So this is a super cool piece right here. I can't wait to get this diecast. And then the second one is another Brett Moffitt, and it's the Destiny Holmes Xfinity car. So you'll be able to get the Truck Series Harrogate diecast, and you're able to get the Harrogate throwback for the Xfinity Series. He ran the same throwback for both races. Really cool duo set right there. Highly recommended. In the next shipment we're going to be talking about, this one is going to probably be shipping out, I would say, June 25th, maybe June 30th. So, realistically, you'd probably get in your mailbox the first couple days of July. Really, the Cup Series would probably be going to Road America when it shows up to your mailbox. But we got some really cool pieces here. So, the first diecast we're talking about, it's a Chase Elliott car. It's not a 2021, though. Those are coming up next month. This one is the Charlotte Roval Raceway diecast at the 164 scale. This thing's going to be really cool. Elliott won it in 2019, and then he won it in 2020. So to have both of those 164 cars get produced, really cool. Already got mine pre-ordered, of course. Cole Custer's 2021 Haas Tooling Ford Mustang. Finally, we get a Cole Custer diecast that is finally producing the Gold Series. Last year, we only got one, and that was his Kentucky win. It's practically a clean version, but we never got it in the Gold Series. Every single paint scheme he had got canceled. So to get one finally in the Gold Series is epic. And believe it or not, this car is actually already available at the racetracks right now. Of course, they're a lot more expensive than it would be at like Circle B Diecast when it's like, what, $8, $9? It's probably like $13 at the track, which if you ask me, that's too much. But that's just me. So you got the Cole Custer machine right there. You got the, what is this, Hailie Deegan's 2020 truck diecast. That's going to be really cool. The number 17 Ford F-150. And get this. Christopher Bell's 2021 Ream Toyota Camry. Now, this is a super cool car. This one's already at the tracks, just like the Cole Custer. Same paint scheme he won the Daytona road course with, so I think they're going to make the road course one. I'm hoping they do. They're offering it in 1/64 scale. But if they don't, hey, you can make a custom with it. So that's really cool there. Then we finally got our second Kyle Busch 2021 diecast. The M&M's primary car for 2021, that's going to be on this shipment as well. Amazing diecast. I can't wait to get it. I already got all mine pre-ordered too. That's why it's so important to get these things pre-ordered, because guess what, fellas? You don't have to worry about hunting for them in the Authentics line. It's way cheaper too, because you don't have to pay for gas, and you don't have to worry about it. You get your crap shipped to you, and you don't miss out, because how many times have you wanted to get a diecast and you forgot to pre-order? There has been times where I forgot to pre-order and everything releases at once and I have to go and pay the eBay scalpers 30% more for the same freaking diecast when I should have just pre-ordered it. The next one is going to be Matt DiBenedetto's 2021 Motocraft Ford Mustang. Awesome to get a Wood Brothers car here. Really cool paint scheme. You know, the Wood Brothers paint scheme they've had since what was it? Trevor Bain drove the 21 car. So that's really cool to get that paint scheme once again, of course, on that beautiful Mustang mold. The next one here is going to be Noah Gregson's 2021 Bass Pro Shops Xfinity car here for Junior Motorsports. Austin Cindric's 2020 Xfinity Championship diecast. Now, this one's going to have the roof decal and all that stuff. I'm not a fan of the roof decals. Personally, I would just remove the roof decal and you can put a 22 on there, and bam, there you go. You got you a Xfinity diecast for Austin Cindric from 2020. But this is his championship car. Obviously, they're going to be already made the Chase Elliott one. That's going to be pretty much releasing, I think, this week, I want to say, for the Gold Series. But they're also going to have Sheldon Creed's Truck Series Championship diecast. So you can get both of the lower series champion vehicles here in the 1/64 scale. Now, for the Truck Series diecast, I think the roof, like the cab number, is going to be replaced with the championship logo. If that's the case, that's unfortunate, because I think they should just put the championship logo on the bed cover. It would probably look a lot more balanced. That's the reason why I didn't get the Matt Crafton championship truck, because of the goofy logo. But that's just me. Some people really like those, and that's cool, So that's all good and dandy. And finally, we're going to get some Chevrolets from Hendrick Motorsports in the 2021 year class. William Byron's Exalta Chevrolet Camaro. Brand new paint scheme. He won at Homestead Miami Speedway with this car. I think it's got a matte finish, but I think the decals are going to be kind of glossy. That's what it looks like with a real race car. Who knows how they're going to do with the 1/64 scale, the tooling and all the logistics it takes to make those special finishes. But this one's going to be a very popular diecast to make customs with, because he won Homestead with it. It's got the Jeff Gordon, rainbow flames to it. Or not flames, but kind of that whole color scheme. Really modern, really sharp. A lot of people like it. Some people don't. I'm kind of in the middle of the road with it, because I think it looks better on track than it did in the renders when I initially seen it. So, who knows? But that is going to be a super cool diecast to get. And another William Byron car, the Liberty University car. This is not the same paint scheme that he's had since 2018. The 2018 car, in my opinion, it was okay. And he ran it in 2019. Of course, he won Daytona last season with it. Brand new paint scheme. It is incredible, man. I love the 2021 Liberty car. It is so freaking cool. They did a beautiful job on it with the flames. Instead of the whole car being kind of a dark navy blue, it's kind of an inverted one. Now it's mostly white with red and blue accents to it. Fabulous looking car. I'm so glad they're making that in the 1/64 scale. You're not going to want to miss that one, fellas. And one more diecast that's coming in that shipment. It's not a 1/64, but it's going to be Jimmy Johnson's 2020 Ally Finale paint scheme. This is the clean version of it. This doesn't have the race wear or anything like that. I don't even know if they're making that in the 1/24 scale, to be honest with you, but we know they're making that in the 1/64 scale with the duo pack with Chase Elliott. But this one's his final paint scheme ever in the 1/24 scale. This is going to be on that shipment with the William Byrons and all that good jazz. Dude, if you haven't got this diecast already on pre-order, what are you doing? Because this thing is going to sell big time. It is a fabulous looking paint scheme. I even have the diecast right here of the 1/64, and it is It's incredible, man. This car right here, let's see if I can show it on camera here. This is an incredible paint job they did to this car. I mean, the silver, it is just absolutely fabulous. You can only imagine how they're going to do with the 2020 124 scale diecast with it. So that car is going to be incredible. If you're a Jimmy Johnson fan, you know, you've had all his paint schemes since he was back with Lowe's and all that good jazz. It's going to be an incredible diecast to get. It's going to sell extremely quick. Get your pre-order set. Already have the free shipping code down below. You could utilize that and save a crap load. But so many new diecasts coming up early in June. Like I said, the Chase Alley cars, they're going to be releasing in July. I'll have a video on that a little bit later on, because there's supposed to be, I think, another shipment that's going to be releasing in July, so I kind of want to wait until we get a little bit more information, and then I can kind of bundle that in one video instead of having 1,000 different videos for each shipment, you know? Kind of like to bundle them together. That way, it gives you a little bit more to kind of look out for, because a lot of people only get a few diecasts out of each shipment, so it's kind of good to say, hey, you know, in this shipment, I can get one diecast, and then when this boatload comes in, I can get another one out of that. So it kind of gives you a bunch of options and choices which diecast you're wanting to get. Which one of these cars are your favorite one, and which ones are you looking forward to pre-order? I already have all mine pre-ordered, so that means we're going to have brand new diecast reviews on all those. I'm freaking hyped. My favorite one, that's a really tough question. I will say the Jennifer Jo Cobb truck's going to be really unique. It's a fabulous looking paint scheme. I think that's going to be really cool. But the William Byron Liberty University piece, ever since they announced the paint scheme for that back in January, I was like, yep, I gotta get a diecast of it. I don't know when the Bowman or the Larson's gonna come out. I imagine they're gonna kind of drip feed those because there's so much hype with the Ally machine, and there's so much hype with the Larson machine. I feel like they're gonna drip feed those. They could come in July. Obviously, Chase Alley is going to have a bunch of paint schemes coming in July for the 164 scale. So I think they're going to kind of drip those out throughout the summer, obviously, because they're such popular drivers. But anyways, folks, thank y'all so much for watching. Make sure to give the video a big thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And stay tuned every day, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for more NASCAR Diecast content. With all that being said, folks, hope you have a great one. Diecastbuffet, signing off.
Can you smell what the Rock is cooking?